What is up, everybody? It is Rodak with Rodak Survival, and I am finally here to bring you the best motos of the Minios. I'm sorry it's taken me this long to get it out, just with Christmas holidays, and work has been super busy going into the new year, so I've just been busy, but we're here, and like I said, these are my best motos in Minios by far. You guys know that I ride the Yamaha, and I may or may not have won a little bit of Eli Tomac Beast Mode in these motos. You're gonna have to stay tuned to find out, but without further ado, let's jump into moto number one. Alrighty guys, so here we are for moto number one. You guys know that we are doing the Motocross for moto number one and Supercross for moto number two. You know what we're looking for. We're looking for a good start. Let's get it. Now, I let everybody else go off there on the start because I was like, I know it's going to be carnage. I learned from my previous two motos, so we're just going to try to work our way through. Everybody was taking these first two sections so differently that's why I let everybody go, because so many crashes were happening pretty much on the first 3 to 4 corners or sections of the track. Dude's just getting punted. So a couple guys have gone down and we are in 5th place. And now I do have to say this is the B main. I missed the A main by 1 qualifying spot again. So I felt like I could really actually win this race because I was the fastest qualifier going into the B main. So we're running in 5th and I'm like, all right, I can just stay up here and I probably can contend for this win. But then watch this right here. This dude's gonna get squirrely, go up on the wall. He's gonna come back down, cut right into me, and take us both out. That dude is an absolute idiot. I hope you see your name, and I hope you know that you're an idiot. So here I am trying to stay out of everybody's way. I don't know when to go on. I don't wanna do that. Then I get taken out again, and we're basically like back here in last. We went from a good start to someone having to be an idiot, and now we're back here in the back. And at that point, I was pushing, and then I tried doing something stupid, and I'm down again. So I'm back in like, what, 22nd place? We got some work to do. Now at this point in my mind, I am very pissed off. I'm just not even gonna sugarcoat it, but at the same time, I'm still not out here to like take anybody out or ride super over the top. But trust me, I think there's a turning point in this race where all that goes out the window, and I guess like I said, I don't even know how to explain it. I just turned off my brain, stopped thinking, and just rode. So clearly this guy in front of me, I am faster than this guy. He pulls away by a little bit because I slow up and then I catch him right back immediately, but I'm not pulling the trigger to make the pass, and that's on me. I gotta be a little bit more aggressive with the passing. So it's like that right there, like little stuff like that. If I would have just already got around that guy, and I know he's slower than me, and I wouldn't have had to deal with that. But at this point, I'm still having to deal with it because I'm being too cautious. Now right here, look at this. Just absolutely get punted by this dude, Robin something. And I'm like, that's kind of where the switch started to flip for me, where I'm like, whatever. I'm letting other people catch me because I'm behind this guy. Now, fortunately, he does crash right there. So that's what he gets for trying to go in there and pump me like that. But we still haven't got to where the switch was fully flipped, because you'll see, you'll know exactly when it happens. Now, just in half a lap, I have caught these same dudes again. They're getting rough on the inside, so I take this outside line. I try to hit this, it doesn't stick, and I go flying off the track. But then look at this, my bike just does not go down. That's taken forever. Then I'm in the invisible wall, so I physically have to back up again. All that work that I did coming from last, coming up to like 14th with a pack of people in front of me, I'm back in like 20th again, and this is where the switch flipped. I'm gonna make a few mistakes here on this first lap after I get up because I'm just so mad, but you'll see me lock it in. Think right there, that little bobble that I had right there, that's pretty much my last mistake, because like then I get hit right here, and that was basically what fully did it for me. I'm like, all right, I don't care who's in my way. I don't care about racing clean anymore. I don't care if I take anybody out. I don't care what happens. I am getting myself back up to the top. if you guys noticed or not, but the guy right in front of me was the guy that tried to absolutely pump me off the track earlier. So yeah, unfinished business. I knew this guy was gonna cut out on me. And that guy that punted me earlier goes down again. coming across the line, we are coming back to 9th. Now, I know that doesn't seem like what I said in the intro about, you know, a beast mode Eli Tomac-esque ride, but you got to think about how the moto goes. It was 15 minutes plus 1 lap. I got absolutely taken out in the beginning, and I was back in 22nd place. Then I went all the way back, and then I caught back up, and with 8 minutes or 7 minutes to go, I went off the track and got stuck on the invisible wall and was back in like 20th, 21st again. Then came back to get the top 10, and if you go back to that crash and look at it from there, I was 40 seconds behind the lead, and I was only like 42 at the end of the race. So if I wouldn't have gotten taken out by the person being an idiot in the beginning, I genuinely think I could have ran up front in this race, but we're having to come back to 9th, 2 times coming back from outside of the top 20. I think that's a pretty good ride. That's it for Moto 1. Let's head to Supercross and see what happens in Moto number 2. Alrighty, boys, so here we are for Moto number 2, the SX portion, the Supercross portion. You know what I'm gonna say. We got to get a good start here, especially on this narrow track. Got to get out front. Going to let everybody go again, kamikazed on the outside, and somehow still end up getting hit. That is unfortunate. And then watch this, someone just rides the back of me. I literally can't turn. I'm just getting pushed forward. I'm getting knocked all the way off the track again. Gonna try to get back on, and now we're basically dead last again. We have work to do yet again. But we've been in this situation so much, almost every single race video I put up, oh, we're going down again. Oh, you thought we were gonna get away clean? We're down again. But it's pretty much every video that I get a bad start, I just got to work on that or something, or just get a little bit more luck. Maybe I got to rub a rabbit's foot for 2025, but we're in the back, all the way in the back, and yeah, let's just see what we can do. There's a little bit of that luck we were looking for. Somehow we avoid all that carnage, and we pass like 10 or so people right there, and I'm like, okay, maybe this won't go terrible. And after 1 lap, we're pretty much, I think with that guy going down, it hasn't updated yet. And then with passing that guy, I think we're in like 5th or 6th. He's gonna just cut the track right there and try to get back on. So kind of annoying, but yeah, we're in like 6th or 7th at this point. And yeah, maybe it's not gonna turn out too bad. That dude just cut that whole section, and I don't know why. He's in 15th, and he probably has a ton of cuts already. He's gonna go down again and take me with him, unfortunately. But he goes down over there to the left, so that's what you get for trying to ride aggressive, idiot. So right now in timing and scoring is showing us currently in 5th place, but yeah, will it stay that way? You'll have to find out. And then I go and make every moto, I think, 450, 125, and 250 now. I have gone off that berm just trying to hold it pinned and lose 3 spots right there. But those two guys take each other out, and I get past this guy, and now we're right back to where we were. That's how Supercross tends to go in this game. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I had a few moments like that right there over these next few laps where I'm just kind of out of the flow and just everything was so hectic. I'm trying to get back into the flow and I just make a few mistakes here and there, but I promise you we cleaned it up. Make a huge mistake right here and go down, and I'm like, oh, you, what an idiot. Ugh. This dude, oh my gosh. People just are only looking out for themselves. I struggle with this. Is like, should I be a more selfish player and just act like these people, or take the high ground and like I did in the motocross moto and not cut out in front of everybody? But not everybody's gonna have the same decency, but it's just frustrating. Shout out to this lapper in front of me, Tucker. He noticed me or recognized me from my videos in another race that I did that you guys haven't seen yet, so shout out to him. Now coming down to the line, we're gonna end up getting 5th place. And like I said, you guys might think it's crazy that I said a little bit of beast mode, but let's go back, recap just a little bit. First moto down in 22nd, come back up to like almost the top 10, go back to the 20s, then back up to 9th place. Here, dead last off the start, had 3 crashes on the first lap, coming back to 5th place. This was my best rides by far, I believe, in my own opinion, I should say. And yeah, this was a lot of fun. It was frustrating at first, but it was a lot of fun when you could work your way up through like that and you don't get hit by all the BS in the game. But hope you guys enjoyed. Videos should be coming out a little bit more regularly now. But yeah, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.